everyone, welcome back to our Go series. My name is Stephanie Yin. Welcome to our part 2, the rules of Go. So in our last video, we have talked about the territory and the liberties. So in order to win the game, whoever has the most liberties plus the stones you capture wins. And also we talk about illegal point. Do you remember what an illegal point is? So once the stones or a group of stones do not have any liberty left on the board, that spot is called illegal point. That means that's the only spot in Go game you can never play. Once you play, your stones get captured immediately. This is also an illegal point because once you put it down here, this stone doesn't have any liberty left. Okay. How about I have some stones on the outside, which is surrounding these black stones. Also in our last video, we have talked about the capture moves and liberties, and also ATARI move. ATARI move is a Japanese term. It means the move before you capture. Once the stones, all of the liberties are blocked, the stone get captured. And before the capture move, this move is called the ATARI move, the move before capture. So how about this situation over here? How many liberty does this black stone have? The answer is 1. There's only 1 liberty left over here. It means if white plays here, white can take this stone. This spot is not an illegal point anymore because you can capture this stone. Remember, we talked about illegal point in last video. I have taught you once the illegal point is a capture move, the illegal point is no longer illegal. And my next question is, after white captures this black stone, how many liberty does white have now? The answer is also 1. That means black can capture this stone back again. And after black captures white, and the stone still have 1 liberty left, then white can capture that stone back. And you will repeat capturing each other. So then the game won't finish because both players will just capture the stones repeatedly and over again. And then how can we deal with this situation? So in this situation, we have a special name. It's called the ko. That's a Japanese term as well. It means eternity. It means it can never end. It goes forever. And I like to call this situation endless capture because it won't end. Like black captures first, and white captures back. And black still can capture, it won't end. So we have a special rule for that. Whoever captures first, the next player, other color cannot capture the stones back immediately. You have to go somewhere else on the board. And let's say white captured first and black cannot capture the stone back immediately. Instead, you have to go somewhere else on the board. And if your opponent responds you, now you are allowed to capture the stone back. So the same rule applies to white too. White cannot capture the stone back. White has to go somewhere else on the board and then capture the stone back. And then this exchange move on the board is called a co-threat, and you will learn that later. Okay, so since we already talked about ko, and also it's called the endless capture, how about this situation? If I have very similar situation, they look very similar. Okay, so that's a ko. That's an endless capture because both players keep capturing 1 stone repeatedly. So whoever captures first, the next player cannot capture back immediately. How about this situation? Is this move illegal point for white, or that's a capture move? The answer is that's a capture move because these 2 black stones only have 1 liberty left. So once you block the last liberty, you can capture it. But my question is, after white captures these 2 black stones, is black allowed to capture this white stone back immediately, or you have to wait for the next turn? What do you think? And the answer is yes. you are allowed to capture this a white stone back immediately. These two situations are different, even though they look very similar. So in co situation, two players keep capturing one stone repeatedly, so they capture one stone. But in this situation, it's called a recapture. White capture black first, and then black capture white back, and then it's done. There's no recapture anymore. So there's no endless capture anymore. So in this situation, black is allowed to capture white. Okay, a lot of people are confused with recapture and co. Let me tell you the easiest way to recognize whether the situation is a recapture or the situation is an endless capture. So in endless capture or in co situation, two players only capture one stone repeatedly. If you capture more than one stone, it can't be co anymore. So if you capture more than one stone, your opponent or you can recapture that stone back immediately. Okay, so that's pretty much the rules for Go, and now you're ready to start the game. If you have any more questions, you can check our website or the Facebook and let us know what questions you have. So we'll see you next time.